Hi everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and welcome back to my channel ARYAN'S Education Hub. And today our subject is EVS, means Environmental Studies of Standard 3, and the chapter number is 1, Our Environment. So watch the video till end. So before starting the video, I want to tell you all a thing, that is do like, share and subscribe my channel if you liked the video. Now let's start with it. So, chapter number 1, our environment. Can you tell? Look at the pictures alongside. You can easily name all these things. What materials are they made from? Where do we find these materials? What are the uses of these things? So, the first picture is of a cricket bat. So, it is made from wood. We find this material in our nature and we use the cricket bat to play cricket. Second picture is of a earthen pot. It is made from mud and we find this material in our environment. And the use of earthen pot is to fill water or keep anything in it. Like for example, milk, and mostly people use these earthen pots in villages. Third picture is of a cup, and cup can be made from plastic, glass, etc. We found these materials in our nature. And what are the uses of these things? Many people use the cup to drink milk or tea or coffee or any other thing. The fourth picture is of a yarn of thread. The yarn of thread can be made with cotton, silk, etc. We find this material in our nature. The uses of this yarn of thread is that many people use the yarn of thread for stitching clothes. Now they have told you can name these things too. Where do we find them? What are they used for? Now there are pictures of banana, amla and corn, and all these are used for eating. Take a look around. There are many things around us. They form our environment. There are stones and rocks and soil. There are rivers and streams and lakes. There is air. There are hills and mountains. There are jungles. There are fields and houses and roads also barren lands. We also see many different animals around us. Different types of trees and bushes, climbers make our environment beautiful. We too are a part of this environment. So in this paragraph they have told there are many things around us that we know and they all form our environment. There are stones and rocks and soil. So there is stones, rocks, soil. There are rivers and streams and lakes also. So there are many things in our nature or environment, and we too are a part of this environment, means human beings also are a part of this environment. A sparrow and a roadside stone. Now let us look at a stone and a sparrow in our surroundings and compare them. A stone remains where it is. Its place changes only if someone picks it and moves it. It doesn't eat, so it doesn't grow bigger. It doesn't have babies either. It's not the same with sparrows. They build nests, they move here and there on their own. They eat insects and grains, that is why they grow. They lay eggs in nests. Little sparrow hatch from these eggs. Sparrow take a lot of care of their young ones. So now, in this they have told that they have took a look at a stone and a sparrow. Now stone does not move on their own and the stone remains where it is, and its place changes only when someone picks it and moves it. And it doesn't eat, that's why it doesn't grow also, and it doesn't have babies either. But it is not the same with sparrows, because they build nests, they move here and there on their own. We don't have to pick up and move them. They move on their own. They eat insects and grains. That is why they grow. Now you can see the sparrows can grow. They lay eggs in nests and they make nests. Little sparrows hatch from these eggs. Sparrows take a lot of care of their young ones. So why is this so? Because Things in our surroundings are of two categories, living and non-living things. And in living things there are two categories, animals and plants. That's what we will learn in next paragraph. Why do we see differences between the sparrow and the stone? The sparrow is a living thing and the stone is a non-living thing. Things in our surrounding form two groups, living things and non-living things. Non-living things cannot move on their own. They do not grow bigger because they do not eat food. They don't have their young ones. They do not make nests or any home, and they do not have babies either. But it is not with the living things. Living things move on their own. They build nests or any other home for them, and they grow also because they eat and they lay eggs, or they they take a lot of care of their young ones, and some of them lay eggs and some of them give birth to their young ones. That's the difference between the living and non-living things. Animals have babies and seedlings grow from these seeds. The seedlings then grow into plants. This tells us that plants are living things. Plants too move. For example, when a bud blooms into flower, its petals open. But movements of plants are not seen so easily. Plants also need food. Of course, plants do not move from one place to another or place to place like animals do. Their roots hold them down in one place. That is a big difference between plants and animals. Can you tell, are the things in these pictures living or non-living? If it is a living thing, is it a plant or animal? Now, the first one is a picture of a banyan tree. Banyan tree is a living thing and it will come under plants. Second picture is of a coconut tree and it is a living thing and it will come under plant category. Now, third picture is of a rabbit. It is a living thing and it will come under animal category. The frog is also an animal and it is a living thing. Now the next picture is of a gas cylinder and it is not a living thing. The glass is too not a living thing. The flower pot is not a living thing, but the flower is a living thing and it will come under plant category. And the vessel shown is also a non-living thing. So now we will go to use your brain power. A railway engine goes to and fro. Is it a living or non-living thing? It means that the railway engine means the train goes to and fro, means it goes front, back, everywhere. So it is a living or non-living thing. So now it can go to and fro here and there, but it is not a living thing because it cannot move on its own. A train driver needs to control it. Now the next question is, wood comes from trees which are living things. A chair is made from wood. Now, is the chair living or non-living? So, the chair is made from wood and the tree is a living thing. But the chair will be not a living thing. So, it will be non-living thing. Now, they have asked us, can you tell which birds do you see in your surroundings? We can see many birds like sparrow, crow, pigeon, parrot, etc. Can you name some things that are made from stone? Now there are many things made from stone. So some things made from stone are toys, statues, tools, implements, models, etc. The relationship between all things in the environment. Water and air are the part of the environment. All living things need them. Living things also need food. They get their food from the environment. Whatever living things need to survive, they get from their environment. Birds build nests. They need cotton, twigs and threads to build them. They get these things from the environment. Now they have told living things need food and water and air are a part of environment.